Thomas, we're just a month or so on from the delivery of the Strategic Defence Review. This has set up a whole new set of organisations and processes to try to maximise the potential of British industry to bring new tech to Britain's armed forces. How do you see the prospect of those new processes and new organisations really delivering for Britain?
Well, let me say that I think the Strategic Defence Review is a really good piece of work, and there's a lot in there that we should really be pleased about. I think recognising the importance of innovation and technology to defence in the UK is something that is right, and we should be really pleased to see. I think simultaneously recognising the importance of major systems like submarines, like naval ships, like the GCAP aircraft programme. Those things are really, really important to us in being able to meet our NATO commitments as well. So there's a lot to be pleased about in it. And there's a lot also about the relationship with industry we should be pleased about as well.
It does mean there's a lot of hard work. Does the work start now?
Work has already started. I've no doubt. I've been at a conference today where we've heard from the head of defence reform, and it's pretty clear that they're working hard. We're looking forward to seeing the fruits of their labour, and indeed the defence industrial strategy in due course.
20, 30, 50 years, the British defence industry has been dominated by the big prime contractors, the people who make tanks, ships and planes. And many of the smaller companies have found it difficult to nudge into the defence market. How do you see smaller companies being able to get involved and make profit and deliver the tech that the armed forces of Britain need at the moment?
I think it's still a really important place for the large prime contractors building those ships and submarines, tanks and aircraft. But a lot of the systems that go on those platforms don't demand that kind of huge army of technologists working in perfect step with detailed processes. Instead, those require innovative thinking. They require agility, and that's much more suited to small and mid-sized businesses. So I'm just like the businesses that are part of the Cohort group, for example. And quite specifically, I speak about medium-sized businesses. I mean, it's all very well to be a small business with a few people coming up with a great idea, but to turn that into a workable product that's really usable in the difficult conditions that can be experienced in conflict, you also need some financial heft and some good organisation facilities to be able to create those solutions and systems.
In the past, the British Armed Forces have had a real problem bringing new tech to the front line because of the bureaucracy and the fact that the vast majority of the MOD's budget is committed to those big programs. How do you see the new process, new organisations trying to break that logjam to get the new tech to the front line quicker?
Well, I'd contest that that's always been the case. I think the Ministry of Defence has what is a very effective system for urgent operational requirements, which it can deliver very fast to the front line, often working with those small and medium-sized companies I was talking about a moment ago. But this is certainly an issue that's been grasped within the Strategic Defence Review, and I think some of the concepts that they've got for improving that relationship between defence and industry have got a good chance of improving that situation further.
Mr. Thomas, thank you.
Thank you very much.